So, best of the best, Founders Battle Round 2. We'll have, again, 10 startups on the stage. They're from Nordics, from Baltics, and Central and Eastern Europe. And the rules are very simple. We'll have 10 startups. Each of them will have 3 minutes, and there will be a jury. Among the jury tonight, we'll have Wilson Rhino from Startup Bootcamp. Wilson, can you show yourself? Wilson is sitting there. We will have Lauri Kokkila from Inventure. Lauri, are you here? Lauri? Most likely coming. Then we have Alexander Konopliastu from Buran VC. Alexander, are you here? Please take a seat somewhere. Then we have Aya Perta from Rubylight. Aya, also please come sit here in the first row. Look, you have reserved places. We also have Dmitry Saikovsky, Overkill Ventures. Dmitry? Is Dmitry here? Do I see Dmitry Saikovsky? Anyway, jury will have no questions. Startups will have 3-minute pitches. And the first one up is 3D Creationist. Please give him a warm welcome from Estonia. Come on the stage.
So, the biggest problem in the world is that people don't know how to solve problems. I'm not talking about the problems you can Google or that you learn in school. I'm talking about problems that are really complicated. Problems a lot like the startups here are trying to solve. So the idea of 3DC is to already teach children in elementary schools how to solve those problems with design thinking and a little tool in their pocket called a smartphone that they can use to make their first 3D prototype. This Monday we had a meeting and it was a time for a reality check. We're broke. We don't have any money left. After 3 years of being the #1 3D design app in the entire world for children, with over 800,000 downloads, we're still not making money. And the past 6 months, we're doing consultancy work so that we could fund developing this 3DC even further. But this Saturday, we're going to launch our new education product. And if we don't get any additional funds, we're going to hibernation mode. So that's the good news. But yeah, I just wanted to share my ride with you. So although we have over 190,000 downloads on iOS from schools alone, we were still unable to convince investors that we're going to get a big enough chunk of money out of the $8 billion market of US educational labs. Although we had 6 months of negotiations with one of the biggest hardware manufacturers in the world, we were still unable to convince investors that there will be a big giant who will buy us because we are the best in 3D. So, if there are any crazy people with lots of money, I'm happy to talk to you after the show. If you're just crazy and don't have money, then you're just one step away from joining the 3DC team. So, we're going to keep on pushing this dream forward. We're going to keep on teaching children how to think on themselves, to find answers to questions that haven't been answered before. This was 3DC.io, and I thank you.
Thank you. Next up is Autolevi, also from Estonia. Give them a big applause. Autolevi.
Hello, my name is Martin, and I'm from Autolevi. Car is one of the biggest assets which most of us have, but statistics show that average car is used only 8% of time. Is this a reasonable resource management? We think not. And that's why we created Autolevi. Autolevi is an online marketplace, just like Airbnb, but only for mainland vehicles. Autolivi creates safe environment and is very easy to use. Our business model is based on commission fee. We take commission from each transaction. Our ambition is to grow the largest car-related community in Finland and Baltics. This car rental market size is about 500 million, and with short-term rentals make about 150 million, and we are targeting from it 10% by year 2020. We divide our competitors into two main groups. First is local car rental companies, and second is internationals, like Avis, Hertz, and so on. We consider to have three main advantages over them: wider selection of cars in many different locations and 24/7 accessibility. As we grew into a bigger community in Estonia, we witnessed that some local car rental companies that we considered as competitors have started using our platform in order to increase their rental activity. And that has led us into another perspective, that there is a demand for a consolidated car rental marketplace in this region, and this spot is currently unfilled. And that's why we are not considering us anymore only as a peer-to-peer service, but as a service where you can meet either with a private person or with a professional company. By the end of year 2017, we had more than 19,000 users with over 800 cars in our system. Our reservations made worth more than 600,000, and our gross revenue was 200,000. We have a team with lots of different skills, but we consider our strongest side to have Estonian biggest car rental company, Rentest, as our strategic investor. We have three main goals by the end of this year: to break even, 100% revenue growth from Estonia, and active marketing in Latvia and Finland. And currently we are seeking market manager for Latvia. So if somebody should be interested, then feel free to contact me. Thank you.
Thank you! Thank you, Autolivi. Next up is Clean from Latvia. Please welcome me on the stage. Clean. Here. Go.
So the cleaning industry hasn't changed in over a decade. As a client, you have to go to a directory and find a cleaning lady or a small cleaning company. Make an order, and after that you don't actually know if they will deliver the service or who they are. On the other side, there are 875,000 cleaning companies worldwide that operate in the same manner as for a decade, through an Excel sheet. That's where we come in. Clean, a two-sided marketplace for on-demand cleaning services. As a client, you no longer have to worry about who the cleaners are or will they actually deliver the service. As a cleaner, it has never been easier to accept new orders and manage existing ones. I launched Clean last spring, attracted an angel round of 60,000 euros, and we launched the marketplace this December. We have 400 registered users and around 50 registered cleaners. We are generating revenue that should be this month around 400 euros. Plus, we are signing multiple deals a month, one being worth 10,000+ euros that should be signed this spring. So it works really simply. On the one side, you have a client that has dirty property. On the other, you have a cleaner that knows how to clean. The client places an order, the cleaner accepts it. Once the order is finished, the cleaner receives the amount from the client minus marketplace usage fee, which is in this case would be the 7 euros out of the 36. So we are starting here in Latvia because the cleaning industry here hasn't changed since the 90s, and now it's time to disrupt it. So our big competition here are small cleaning companies and private cleaners. Our direct competition is going to be other marketplaces alike that operate globally in other countries. So we are the best team to disrupt this market at this time. There's me and my partner Web Embassy, who are responsible for tech day-to-day. There's Christian, who's responsible for cleaners and customer support. And then there's Chris, who's responsible for selling to everyone he can to. Today, we're looking for an investor who wants to join us on a journey to make people happy through a clean environment. Thank you.
Thank you. So, the next up is We Openly from Estonia. Please come on the stage. Give them a big applause.
Hi, my name is Krish, and I'm here to tell you about Openly. All these services that we use in our day-to-day lives, from booking a taxi, finding a cafe, is pretty easy nowadays, and most of these services are personalized. But finding public service information and engaging with them at any level is a nightmare. More than 50% of the time in public offices across the world is spent on the obvious that could be automated. And the reasons are pretty straightforward, from static information sources to not so easy to navigate portals and difficult to find relevant information. Think about how much time and money can governments save and focus on the real problems, and citizens have a single point of contact for every public service. Openly is organizing world's governance information so that you can know what services your government gives you, be it from an ID card to registering your new business, to who gives you that, and how do you access them or contact them if you need personalized information. In the last 3 months, we have mapped more than 100 countries and have collected 250,000 public sources, which are powering our civic search engine. We started with a pilot with Lisbon City Hall in Portugal, and now testing in Estonia and Portugal for our public beta launch next quarter. So who is it interesting for? EU estimated that 50 billion could be saved by online public services. With just 10% of it for service discovery, you see how big of a market it is just in Europe. We started with local governments. Local governments are city halls, county councils, but our aim is to put every public service in this world online. It's infuriating sometimes that even with so much technology and data, we talk about governance in very subjective terms. But putting public services online is the first step towards quantifying governance, just like any other marketplace. Just think about it like maps 10 years ago, where everyone is searching their own maps, and what kind of an infrastructure has something like Google created. We're a team of 2 with solid experience in product and engineering. We have built hyper-localized news automation services and marketplace services across 4 continents. We are Openly, and we are organizing world's governance information. Thank you very much.
Thank you. The next up is Sinos from Latvia. Come on.
Hi, my name is Michaels from Senos, engineering simulation platform for small and medium-sized companies. You may know 3D CAD modeling. This is what engineers do first. After that, they build prototypes and test them. And nowadays, they do testing virtually using simulation software. Enterprise solutions for simulation software cost up to $200,000. At the same time, small and medium-sized companies still unserved, and this is $4 billion market segment. Open source tools may help small companies, but they request additional more than 1,000 hours per year in order to run simulation. We built the platform which connects the best of open source tools for engineers and put them into the single user-friendly platform in order to lower down time necessary for simulation. So it is simple, focused, and affordable, exactly what small and medium-sized companies need. We segment market and narrow down our focus to electric engineering and even more specific to induction heating. So we charge $600 per month per user. So we iterated a lot, and we found a smooth way to acquire and activate customers and build the funnel, which is now 11K MRR worth. And this is for induction heating. We were at a trade show in Columbus, Ohio, and Caterpillar engineer came to us and asked for demo. I thought, no way, really, Caterpillar, the giant, they can easily afford enterprise solution. But then Caterpillar engineer told me that we have unfair advantage. We can gain from fast-growing open source community. And this is exactly what we are doing. We are building APIs in order to engage community and spread number of applications our platform support. So we are the team of entrepreneurial PhDs with deep knowledge in this market and eager to disrupt it. We already raised almost 100K from angels and built MVP, began sales. And now we are raising 220K in order to enable community growth. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Michaels. I'm from Senos, engineering simulation platform for small and medium-sized companies. Thank you.
The next up is Hooves from Denmark. Please come on the stage.
Hey guys, I'm Alina from Hooves, and we're the first company to bring horses into the sharing economy, which is one of the most expensive sports in the world. If you look at the economic impact of horses, it comes up to 50 billion euros in Europe alone. That is 3 times as big as another elitist sport, such as golf. And why do I say elitist? Well, owning a horse costs up to 1,200 euros a month, and it needs to be taken care of every single day. And that creates 2 problems. On the one hand, horse owners struggle with the monthly cost and the daily caretaking. And on the other hand, people who cannot afford having their own horse are stuck in riding school, going in a circle with 20 other people, and don't really have an opportunity to follow their passion. We created a solution that helps both parties and makes sharing a horse easier. How do we do that? We cut the expenditures in half and thereby make the sport more accessible. We facilitate everything around sharing a horse. Actually, sharing a horse has been done for many years, and it's a long-term agreement between horse owner and renter, contrary to other sharing economy companies. And we start with bringing both parties on one platform, where they can find the perfect match. Afterwards, use our management app to facilitate daily communication and planning, but most importantly, ease the creation of trust, because a horse is really like a family member. We also created the first sharing economy insurance for horses. With our insurance partner Tryg, which is a very well-known Nordic insurance company, we secure the horse, the rider, and the equipment over the entire rental period, and thereby take away all financial risk of sharing a horse. Suvi and I are the founders. We have a business and innovation background, but most importantly, we are lifelong riders. And this is really a passion, and we built the company on our own struggles and experiences in the industry. Our latest key addition to the team is our CTO, Ro, who has years of experience building startups up from the ground. We had a very successful beta launch last year with over 5,000 users, and we're now in the process of launching our 1.0 in Denmark. We already raised 60% of our pre-seed round, and we're today looking for the remaining 120,000 euros to close the round and fund our expansion into the Nordics. Owning a horse is actually the 3rd most expensive personal asset you can own, right after your apartment and your car. And there is no one taking the sharing economy space yet. So don't miss out on this. My name is Alina from Hooves. Thank you very much.
Thank you. The next up is Fractory from Estonia. Give them a big applause.
Right. Hi everyone, I'm Martin and I'm the CEO of Fractory. Fractory is an online marketplace for on-demand manufacturing. Now, studies show that the manufacturing industry supply chain is 10 years behind in digital advancement. The communication between customers and suppliers in the industry is still very old school. The customers, the engineers and supply managers are wasting hours and days each time to make a new production order. At the same time, the suppliers waste 50% of their time on making quotes that will never convert. That's where Fractory comes in. We have created an automated mediation platform where customers can get instant pricing from the most suitable manufacturer to make fast decisions. And the manufacturers, the suppliers, they only have to deal with orders that are already confirmed. We charge a markup percentage on each transaction, but in the future we will be also adding subscription services like order management and analysis tools. We started out with laser cutting, being one of the most widely spread processes currently. And in 3 years' time, we aim to capture just a fraction of that market worth around €8 million for us. But laser cutting is just the tip of the iceberg. The mission of Fractory is to have every manufacturing process available on our platform and to cover the supply chain from end to end globally. Our platform has been live for just over 2 months now, but we are already trusted by more than 20 companies in Latvia, Estonia, and Finland, and most of them have done it more than once. Our clients keep coming back because nowhere can they get such an experience as in Fractory, and these are their words, not mine. We are a full-stack team of founders. I'm a mechanical engineer by trade, and my 2 longtime friends, Josef, for example, has been selling B2B software for years now, and Rain most recently worked as a developer in Skype. Now, since autumn, we have been through a Wise Guys Accelerator, chosen as one of the top early-stage startups in Estonia, and got recognized by industry leaders at EIT Raw Materials. Now we are raising our pre-seed fund to start our expansion to Nordic countries and Germany. We aim to reach a 200,000 cross-monthly revenue by the end of the year. I'm Martin from Fractory, and if you are excited to take on this old industry, let's have a chat later. Thanks.
Thumbs up. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And the next up is Bash Today from Russia.
Hello, everyone. My name is Yefim Kolotkin. I'm CEO of Bash Today. Bash Today is a peer-to-peer marketplace for booking event spaces. If you want to organize a birthday party, conference, a meeting, you open Bash Today and you book a space you like. We have launched back in 2015, and today we are a team of 8 people. We work now with 1,600 spaces in Moscow and St. Petersburg. People have made 53,000 bookings through our platform. And year-per-year growth is 2.5 times. Our gross booking value last year was £1 million, and we have reached break-even point. In order to grow, we need to expand, and expand geographically. That's why we attract 800,000 British pounds to go to the biggest event market in Europe, in UK. This year, we will grow 5 times. My name is Yefim Kolotkin. If you want to join us in this long and attractive journey, please contact me on my email. Thank you.
Thank you. This was fast, 1.5 minutes. The next one is Video Done. Come on, give him a big applause.
Hello, my name is Eugene and I'm founder of Video Done. Today, to edit video on a level so that people would actually want to watch it, it takes years of editing experience and hundreds of hours in post-production. While not many people are ready to invest the time in editing, they want cool videos to be proud of, places they've been and people they care about. I used to travel a lot with my friends, we filmed a lot on GoPro, and when we came back, there was no one actually edit the video. And as outcome, all our footage was stuck on hard drives. I tried to edit video myself, and it took me hours to collect the footage and find best moments, then almost 9 hours to actually edit the video. And at some point, I tried automatic solutions, but I didn't like end result. That's why we're building Video Done, where instead of editing yourself, you can get expert to edit your video. Technical team, could you please click play? OK, maybe tomorrow. Process is really simple. First, you upload the footage, then you upload the footage, then editor will deliver your first cut shortly. You will be able to watch your cut and comment on our platform, act like director. Editor will improve the video, and you will have fantastic video to share with the world. We offer 4 packages which differ in terms of video duration and complexity of the video. While there are many companies out there competing in the video editing area, our objective is to build a blend of human work and artificial intelligence. That's why we are working on creating Adobe Premiere extension, which, using computer vision, will help editor to get structured understanding of the footage uploaded by customer and deliver first cut. We help travelers, mothers who would like to get their baby first-year videos, business clients, and we also have 4 travel affiliates considering using Video Done as extra revenue tool. And since our launch last year, we've added 170 videos and generated 30,000 euro revenue. And interesting, 9% of customers already returned, and some purchased for 3 or 5 times because now they got extra motivation to film. Action camera owners market is worth 30 million in sales for us, and there is extra huge potential among adventure travelers because nowadays you can film fantastic content on your smartphone as well. We are looking for investment in amount of 170,000 to fuel our growth, achieve operational break-even, and develop semi-automatic solution. Now I have a good news for you. Go to videodone.io, use code TechChill, and get a free edit. Thank you.
Thank you. The next up is Two Can Play. Please come on the stage. Give him a big applause. You will do great.
Yeah, okay. So do you remember how much fun you've had playing with your friends games in your childhood? Like hide and seek, Legos, football. And nowadays that technology is of significant importance in young people's lives. Traditional games are usually forgotten. I mean, mobiles took their place. Hi, I'm co-founder of Two Can Play, and we're developing a game called Superior Trial. And it's a mobile game that allows children to play even without an internet access and with friends. Then when they don't have an internet access, they can play the game. So we're proposing a superior mobile game that is available for everyone to enjoy anywhere, anytime. And we are targeting children of age from 6 to 12 years. And since 60% of those children have smartphones, they usually come across about like 3 problems. I'd say 3 problems. And first of all, limited access to the Wi-Fi and costly mobile data. Secondly, playing alone lacks the aspects of socialization. And thirdly, traditional toys lack variety and dynamism, and therefore children end up not playing at all. And you might say that this is not that much of a problem, but in reality, games are essential to young children because they help to develop creativity, social skills, and general understanding of basic physics. And we have a solution for these 3 mentioned problems. An offline multiplayer that allows you to play with your friends without any costly services, and which has one-tap, easy control system, unlike other arena-type games that rely on constant internet access and have confusing 20 buttons control systems. And our plan to monetize this game is by implementing preloaded video ads which reward players with in-game currency. That could actually be bought through in-app purchases. And our team consists of people of several years of game development experiences, including dozens of hackathons, such as Hacker Games, Global Game Jam, Junction, and many more. And to sum it up, Superior Trial is a game that is completely internet-free, interactive, and is available everywhere for everyone to enjoy, anywhere, anytime.
So hey, this was the round number 2. How did you like it? Did you like the pitches? Very good. Give them a big applause.